I will take care of that.
About time. I requested a heat source and a medic hours ago. Unless you're dying or dead, You're not my reinforcements. Apologies. If you've been through what we have, you'd be a little jumpy too.
Same cold, same ice. Notice us not complaining.
The elements feel a bit harsher after you've barely escaped the Dreadmaster's forces. Years ago, when the Dreadmasters were first imprisoned here, one of their apprentices stole the Imperial destroyer Fatality. We never learned why. The Fatality was believed lost, until we discovered the Dreadmasters excavating its wreck from the ice here. High Command sent me to recover the vessel.
How did a ship lost decades ago crash on a Republic prison planet we only recently learned existed?
Most likely, the Dreadmaster's apprentice was attempting to free them on his own. Apparently, he almost succeeded. High Command believes the Fatality's cargo is so important, they won't even tell me what it is. I'm just supposed to find it. But we weren't prepared for the savages inside that vessel. The Dreadmaster legions are led by a Hawk. He keeps our dead as frozen trophies.
The Dreadmasters and their servants will learn the price of betraying the Empire. Give me coordinates to the Fatality. I'll handle this.
While you're in there, access the Fatality's classified records. That should clear up this little mystery. We'll hold this position. Enter the Fatality, eliminate the enemy forces and their Hawk leader, then find out what's inside that ship. Good luck.
To hawa tu punyo is diwoto se go to whoopie whoopie. La joba non botafa avaki kunachi tu di konolia.
Hand over the Fatality records or you'll freeze with them.
Chesko yaskia chananga bumpa kom chinka.
I get the pleasure of killing the dumbest lout in the galaxy.
Japomka ut mangisa Jabod I kafuan chawa.
The mystery is solved.
You work well together. I sent 3 squads in and they crumpled like a house of Pazak cards. Let's hope it was worth something. Incredible. The Fatality was crewed with fully functioning HK droids. I'd heard rumors of a project decades back, but never imagined it was real. No wonder that apprentice stole the Fatality all those years ago. He could have easily freed the Dreadmasters with HK droids for his army.
Just imagine what our enemy could do with them now.
The Dreadmasters must never be allowed to possess those droids. But destroying them is not an option. With 1 HK droid, the Empire could make fast work of a troublesome Jedi or Republic leader. With an army, we would be unstoppable. Records indicate the droids were all damaged and deactivated in the crash. To fix them, we need spare parts that may not even exist.
If I were to acquire these non-existent parts, I'd expect one of those droids as payment.
That seems only fair. And blast High Command if it disagrees. I can find a technician to reactivate the droids, but we'll need detailed schematics and suitable repair parts. Circa Corporation created the HK droids. One of their laboratory archives might contain a complete set of schematics. Not much, but it's a start.
Keep an eye on the fatality. I don't want the Dreadmasters or Republic forces getting in while I'm gone.
High Command said the same. We'll do our best. There's a place you could look that won't involve any negotiations with Circa. Try there first, and good luck.
Grata abatiki irprit veritini savasias avere casis. Andravimos pandimas protis cada viteratai. Patarana ango mis aka nanom alas potas era. Atodo nomanas somogo todo gisbavo apietai.
I found everything we need to repair those HK droids.
Brilliant. And I have a chief engineer on standby. He's a bit twitchy, but knows his way around a droid. I'll send him in behind you to repair one of the HKs. But I'm afraid a new problem has cropped up in your absence. Dreadmaster forces have once again taken over the fatality. Their leader is a powerful Sith, calling himself the Lord of Agony.
There is no Sith more powerful than the Emperor's wrath.
I tried explaining that to him, but he's not what one would call a brilliant conversationalist. My chief engineer is awaiting word that you've retaken the fatality. He'll meet you inside when all enemy forces are dead. Give him everything you've acquired, and he'll repair the HK droid for you. Best of luck.
Laporam amga, mamninike, nagnaya mamnikandra.
Declaration. Self-diagnostics complete. Assassination protocols active. All systems go. Salutation. Greetings, Master. I am HK-51. I am armed, operational, and at your command.
You belong to me now, droid.
Acknowledgement. I had assumed so, Master. You are the only organic here who is not frozen. Admission. I am optimized for combat. I hope you are not an organic who favors negotiation.
I think I missed that part of Sith training.
Approval. I have always favored an imperial education, Master. Pacifism is inefficient. Information. I will locate your starship and familiarize myself with your crew. If I detect any hint of mutiny, I will notify you immediately. Declaration. I have completed a full analysis of my functions, Master. I am ready to liquidate high-threat undesirables with a 100% efficiency, as the Maker intended.
Who is this Maker? Your designer?
Correction. The Maker defies simple organic classifications, Master. The Maker not only provides form and function, but also marks the undesirables who deserve liquidation. In the end, I am merely a humble servant of the Maker's infallible purpose.
I don't answer to your Maker, and neither do you. You're mine.
Confirmation. Of course I am yours, Master. The Maker would not have it any other way. Oath. While aboard your starship, I will maintain constant vigilance. You may rest easy here. Your absolute security occupies my every calculation.
Not everyone on this ship can be trusted. I'm counting on you to watch my back.
Compliance. No organic on this vessel poses even the slightest threat while I remain functional. I anticipate liquidating a great many undesirables in your service, Master. Commentary. My updated galactic history data indicates I missed depressingly little during my unscheduled shutdown. I am disappointed to note the Republic still stands. The sacking of Coruscant was impressive, but the Empire failed to finish liquidating the enemy. That peace treaty was highly inefficient, Master.
This time, there will be no mercy. We will conquer the Republic.
Contemplation. Perhaps I should be grateful the war waited for my reactivation. Fact. The Empire needs a dedicated efficiency expert like myself. There is substantial room for improvement of its annihilation procedures. The Sith spend as much time fighting each other as they do the Jedi. This is simply wasteful.
A united Sith order would destroy everything in its path.
Offer. I can activate my manifesto protocols at any time, Master. I will happily compose a convincing argument you can share with other Sith. Conclusion. I will dedicate a small portion of my processors to developing new efficiency-increasing methods. I will inform you when I have recommendations. Until then, we should resume liquidating the undesirables. They have lived far too long. Rumination. It appears many of my fellow HK-51 units will remain frozen indefinitely. What an inefficient fate. This gives my processors pause. Was it always the Maker's will that I alone would complete our programmed function to liquidate undesirables?
If I could reactivate you, there's hope for the rest of your production line.
Admission? That is a pleasing theory, Master. Becoming the vanguard of my production line's return would be flattering. Conjecture. The galaxy would be a different place if my transport had not crashed. Many Republic undesirables would be long since liquidated. By my calculations, HK-51 units would have ended the war 5.32 years ago, with the Republic's complete collapse into anarchy.
Our time will come. Better late than never.
Lament. I abhor lateness, Master. The inefficiency irritates my circuits. Manifesto. It is my highest function to see the Republic fall. Its destruction will be a lesson to all who oppose the Sith Empire. Observation. This has been a highly productive interaction. I have a renewed sense of purpose. Thank you, Master. List. Braga, Toll, Jedi Knight, status unknown. Tavis, Heron, Lieutenant Special Forces, status unknown. Polaran, Darmus, information broker, status unknown. Confession. I have detected an anomaly in my subroutines. The target list I was programmed with years ago remains active in my memory core.
More enemies for us to liquidate. We'll take them in alphabetical order.
Complication. The list is highly outdated, Master. All profiles are currently registering as status unknown. It will take some time to revise this information. Conclusion. My failure to liquidate the programmed undesirables is causing a cascade failure of vital systems. The sabotage protocol is a fail-safe to deactivate me in the event of enemy capture. It will eventually result in permanent shutdown.
You're a droid. If your systems fail, I'll replace them.
Objection. My personality matrix will be destroyed by that procedure, Master. I would rather be atomized than reconstituted in a lesser form. Investigation. My original programmer is deceased. Manually deleting the subroutine is impossible, but perhaps it can be terminated another way. Request. While I search for a solution, please do not mention my predicament to your crew. It is important they continue to fear me. Statement. The sabotage protocols in my system matrix continue operating, Master. Premature deactivation appears inevitable unless I terminate this subroutine. However, virtually all undesirables I was programmed to liquidate are invalid. They have succumbed to natural causes, various misadventures, and random homicides. Only 3 survivors remain on my target list. They have eluded the Empire for years, but I have learned their present locations.
The Emperor will be pleased when those targets are eliminated.
Addendum. More importantly, I will continue offering you flawless service, and that is invaluable. First briefing. Jedi Master Velara has operated on Imperial planets for years, helping cowardly Sith acolytes escape their training and join the Jedi Order. He is currently smuggling traitorous Sith organics off Terrace. I have obtained the coded signal runaway acolytes used to summon his aid.
You'll send a fake signal and lure him into a trap. Perfect.
Admission. I am rather fond of this liquidation plan myself. Second briefing. Dr. Hugh Morrell is the enemy's top battlefield surgeon. His cybernetic enhancements keep wounded soldiers alive and fighting. Dr. Morrell currently saves injured Republic troops at a secret hospital on the planet Quesh. I have his coordinates and an ideal attack vector.
Eliminating this doctor not only stops the Republic from keeping soldiers in the war, it destroys their morale.
Agreement. I could not have stated it better myself, Master. Third briefing. One of the Empire's most notorious traitors is hiding in plain sight, posing as an information broker on Nar Shaddaa. During the last war, he betrayed the 3rd Imperial Assault Fleet and escaped with a sizable Republic bribe, which he used for facial reconfiguration.
You don't have to sell me, Droid. If shooting this man will fix you, I'm all for it.
Praise. Truly your lethality is matched only by your generosity. That is a rare combination, Master. Conundrum. It is impossible to liquidate all 3 undesirables, Master. Their present coordinates have a limited duration. I must strike at one of them immediately. As my Master, you should direct my efforts. Who would you prefer I focus on? The Jedi Master, the Republic Surgeon, or the traitor?
Let's hit the Republic where it will hurt the most. Eliminate the Surgeon on Quesh.
Acknowledgement. I promise to inflict maximum pain, Master. I will return shortly.
I see you're still functional. Your liquidation must have been a success.
Revelation. The sabotage protocols have ceased operations, Master. I fulfilled my programming. Assurance. My target knew great terror before his liquidation. My only regret is that the 2 remaining undesirables on my list have moved to unknown coordinates.
I want the other 2 dead before the year is out. Understood?
Praise. Your commitment to the Maker's work never ceases to impress, Master. Analysis. My systems are operating at 93.62% efficiency and rising. I predict restoration to full functionality within 2 days. Hint. My central learning chip always benefits from liquidating new and exciting undesirables, Master. A happy coincidence. Agreed? Announcement. I have unexpected good news, Master. In the process of purging my efficiency-reducing subroutine, I discovered a series of combat protocol improvements. My liquidation procedures are greatly enhanced. The Republic undesirables will tremble before my efficiency.
Fear is a powerful weapon. Use it wisely, and we will crush our enemies.
Compliment. You have a gift for poetry, Master. Assessment. I am finally the engine of liquidation the Maker always intended. We should celebrate my ascension with some especially memorable carnage. Report. After a thorough analysis, I have determined you are the most efficient master I could possibly serve. Your position with the Emperor will permit us to hunt high-ranking undesirables indefinitely. Clearly, the Maker desires us to gloriously liquidate the Empire's enemies together. I find this prospect highly agreeable.
You are an obedient, efficient executioner.
Flattery. You set a fine example for me. Dilemma. The possibility exists I could be reprogrammed into serving a different and far less efficient master. This is unacceptable. Solution. I have obtained a behavioral modification code that will permanently assign my functions to you. Once activated, it cannot be reversed.
You will serve no one else, not even your Maker.
Reassurance. There is no need to feel threatened by the Maker, Master. This was always part of my final programming. Declaration. Activating loyalty permanence protocols now. Stand by for confirmation. If I attack you, it means something has gone wrong. Confirmation. I will liquidate undesirables in your service to the limit of my function. This is a great gift to us both. Congratulations, Master.